Hello everyone. Today I thought it was a lovely hot day to sit about and film a video. I don't know if you can tell, it's about 100 degrees. I wouldn't put it any less than 100 degrees, honestly. It is sweltering, absolutely sweltering, but I thought it'd be a good day to give you some advice and just speak what's on my mind. So today's topic, I wanted to just be about accepting things. You just need to accept it, okay? And what do I mean by accept it? What is it? It is anything. It can be literally anything. It could be a situation you're stuck in, something you're doing right now, okay? So say it's a chore. Acknowledgement is the first step to change, and it is the first step of making any situation a better situation, and to making your life better is you just need to accept it, okay? So this could be a chore, you know, I always found like I'm always fighting the moment, you know, I'm fighting what needs to happen right now, even just in like for now instance, like specific now instance, there's always something else we want to be doing. Even if you're in your dream scenario, do you ever find like you're taken out of a moment because you just feel like you need to be doing something else? Sometimes I'm doing things I really enjoy, or even having like a great experience, like on holiday, or just somewhere where I want to be, or somewhere where I've been dreaming about, and I always get taken out of that moment, and I just feel like there's always something else to be doing. There's always something, not even better, it's just something. There's always something. We're in our heads too much thinking about the past and the future. You just need to accept it. Anything in your life, say the words, accept it. I just feel so alleviated. Like, this especially comes for when it's a situation that isn't so great, or tasks that you don't want to be doing. When you're in a specific moment, if you just accept that you're in that moment, you know, it's very much living in the present sort of mentality, but if you just acceptance is the first part to change. It's the first part to any sort of happiness. The first step to getting even towards a goal you want to achieve is accepting where you are right now. You know, don't fight it. Don't, even if it isn't the ideal, don't fight it. It's that constant inner battle and that inner dialogue that is causing you any sort of frustration. And there's good books about it as well. And I don't know if you've read the Thinking is the Root of All Suffering, but it is very true, very much like the Buddha, you know. Sorry if you can hear all that shouting. It's the football, up the lads. That is not me. It's the first part to change, and it's the first part of getting through. Even if you're in a situation that feels like it is an actual hard situation to be in, it's your inner battle that is making it so hard. Everything just is in this world, unfortunately, even though there are some things that are like bad, like, you know, there is a spectrum, but in our own mind, everything just is, and you need to just let it be. And you need to accept it. Where people talk about mental training and mental resilience, and like endurance sports are a good way to practice that. Meditation is a good way to practice that, just by accepting things for what they are. You know, when you're going for a run, the impressive part of it is not just the body running, it's your mind being resilient and not stopping. And that can be the same for any task. Some things that we just have to do. We need something better, and we need something to fill this gap, or we can't just do nothing, or we can't do this because you're not enjoying it, you know? But you can. You can. If you just accept it, if you just accept whatever life throws at you, you will build the mental strength to make good decisions and to not be so ruled over by, you know, what's good and bad, right and wrong in your own head. We don't just compare ourselves to others, we compare ourselves to versions of ourselves that aren't even real. Because the only thing that is real is now, right now. The future and the past aren't real. They're not real. Like, in every moment you're either thinking about a person you could be becoming. You know, I could be doing better, I'm gonna be doing this, I'm gonna be doing that, or I need to do this. Sometimes you're not even thinking about, you know, good things. You're just thinking, oh, I've got to do this, I've got to clean when I get home, I've got to walk my dog, I've got to go to work tomorrow, you know? And it takes you out of that moment. And that's where all of any sort of suffering comes from, is you just getting taken out of the moment. And, you know, we think about the past, we think, why did this happen? I wish I didn't do this, or this. Even good things as well. Like, you can think back to a time, oh, I remember when I was on holiday, why am I not there, you know? And it just brings you suffering. Even when you're thinking of good things, if you're not in the moment right now, you're not enjoying your life. You're not enjoying them right now. That's what you need to enjoy, is right now, right this second. And when you're not thinking about all these things, you have a lot more mental clarity. You know, your brain can only take up so much, and it's just mental clutter. It's just clutter. It's good. We were given these tools. We were given the mind as a tool, and it shouldn't be used all the time. Just the same as we shouldn't use our muscles all the time. We need to rest. But the reason we got so far as a species is because of our mind, and because we can think about the future and the past. You know, that made us evolve into, oh, we can tell when something doesn't work, so we can do this instead, so we can be in a better situation. And then we think about the future to create things. It's our imagination. Everything around us was built from that tool. But that's all it is, it's a tool. It shouldn't be the end of you. It shouldn't be your suffering. You shouldn't use it against yourself. And easier said than done, I will say. Definitely. But I just think when things have a sort of explanation and a sort of reasoning, and it's just easier to cope. Like, it's just easier to see life for as it is, and to live life as it is, you know? And to make the best out of a situation, it takes awareness. It takes accepting life what it is. I hope that makes sense. I hope that I'm not waffling, because I feel like with these videos I do tend to waffle. But that's me, professional waffler. Like, you know what, I accept that. I'm a waffler. I love to waffle. And I feel like I used to make these videos very structured, very like, I'd have a script, not like a word for word script, but I'd write an essay first about my point. But it just felt very robotic. It felt very, I wouldn't let my mind wander, you know. I'd be stuck to that, and then I wouldn't, if I went a little bit off, I'd be like, oh, I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm talking about. So I think I just prefer waffling, to be honest. I feel like we're very praised for our physical strength and, you know, going to the gym, being strong and being pretty. But the hardest part to conquer is your mind, and it's yourself. And that takes acceptance. That takes acceptance. Acceptance is a great word. It's a great first step to everything. So just think to anything. Think of any sort of, you know, if you're ever in a bad time or in a bad headspace, or just you're not fully immersed, just think to yourself, I accept it. And another thing is, sometimes we do get great things and we might not realise it, but we reject it because it feels like not worthy. not deserving. And again, that will just push these good things away from us, you know, self-sabotaging. In reality, from the world, we need to accept great things too. So just accept what is happening right now, take it in. Even if it's bad, take it in, take the lessons, take the, you know, take the toughness you can build from it. That's why people go to the military, is to get toughness. So you can spin anything to a good perspective. It just takes mental training. And prioritize that. Prioritize yourself. Be aware of yourself. Be aware of what's going on around you and what's going on in your brain. It is the most important thing. It is that is what you are stuck with. That is all your life is yourself and what you experience and how you react. So just take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself mentally, spiritually, physically. It's very, very important. Very important. And I feel like as well, once you do start doing these things, the ways become a lot clearer. You know, you pick up on your passions and you pick up on why you do the things you do, and you know, the road just does get a bit clearer, but it does just take these first steps, and the first steps are always the hardest. They're always the hardest, and it never stops as well. Like mental training and, you know, prioritizing yourself, looking after yourself, you always come back to it. This is just from my experience, I lose myself all the time. All of the time, I will just be completely gone. And I forget all of this. This is what I enjoy doing. I can say the words, and I know I think I'm quite educated on these subjects, but it takes the mental resilience of realizing what's going on and realizing why you're doing the things you're doing, and teaching yourself better ways of reacting and better. It's just navigating. And even when it comes to something great you want to achieve, this is just my circumstance as well. You kind of fight even what you feel like you're built for. You'll fight that as well. The mind finds a way to fight anything. It just likes a bit of drama. But there's no need. And you have intuition. You know what needs to be done. You know kind of where you want to go. And even if, this is a thing as well, your paths will change. That's fine. Don't be afraid to try new things because you're afraid of, you know, wasting time. There is no wasted time. It's just time. You can't waste it, you know. You're just doing, you're just being. You can't, you know, people are worried, oh, what about if I pick this, this is what I want to do. What about if I pick this, but then what about if I change my mind? It's like, okay. You're not going to get to where you want to go if you don't try out these things, because you're always going to be stuck on this thing. Don't stay stuck there. Experience it. Don't stay stuck. Experience it. Seriously. And even with little things like, oh, should I do this? Should I do that? If you're thinking about something, act in accordance with your mind. You know, make sure that all of your beingness is directed towards the same thing. Because if you're all out of whack, you're not going to be able to keep going. If you're thinking about this one thing but you're not acting on it, or even it could even be a person, it could be, you know, you're just stuck on something. Do that thing that you're thinking about. Do that. Pick that career choice. You know, do these things, because otherwise you're going to be stuck there. And yeah, you might change your mind, or it might not go well. Now you don't know, and you're not going to be stuck on it forever. And then there'll be times where the doors will close, and then you're going to live the rest of your life like, why didn't I do that? Or not even why, like, what if? Don't be stuck on the what ifs. You know, life is smart. It will push you in the right place if you just let it. You know, that's where all of the these horrible things come from, because people are just against themselves and they're against each other. Just let it be. Just let it be. The world is on your side. I promise you. I know it really doesn't feel like it, and I know there is horrible things going on that feels sort of unexplainable, but in your own life, in your own radar, trust yourself. No one else. There's too much going on in this world. You know, there's too much being thrown at us, and we're too connected. Connection is good, but we're all, you know, eyes on us all the time, and we're just always curious about what's going on. You don't need to know. You just need to let it be. Focus on what you like. Focus on yourself. Don't focus on others. Literally tunnel vision. Tunnel vision for what you want to achieve. Tunnel vision for, you know, just where you are right now. Tunnel vision. It's so important. It's so, so important. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it made sense. I hope that you have a blessed day. Truly. A blessed, blessed, blessed day. Because you deserve it. Everyone deserves it. But you need to accept that you deserve it to get it. You know. Even things you might feel like you're a bad person, you're not going to make any change until you can accept where you are right now. And to accept even them things for forgiveness and for change. It all comes with accepting. Okay? Yeah. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you like my art. Because I love to paint. I hope you like my art. I don't know if you probably can't even see it. It's okay though. Follow my art page, Miss Isla Art on Instagram. I'm posting more just like TikTok inspirational because I just want to make sure I've got something out there, and art takes so long, but it's so worth it. You know, you don't need to rush anything. That's another thing. You don't need to rush. But I just like to keep posting. I like to keep active on there so people remember I'm here, guys. I'm still here. I'm still here. But yeah, if you like it, send me a message. Let me know what you think. I've got another piece. It's so close to being done. I've been saying this for the longest time now, but it really is, and it really has been for a while. But I just keep pushing that off for some reason as well. Like, you know what I mean? I need to accept that. I need to accept I want to paint, and I can paint, and I'm going to paint. That's going to be my life. I'm going to be an artist. I want to be an artist so bad. So, 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 so bad. I keep putting it off because I feel like I don't deserve it. I don't know why I keep putting it off, to be fair. I love every moment. The great mysteries of life, you know, I don't know everything. I act like I do, I don't. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Subscribe. Press that like, subscribe. And have a blessed day. Serious. Love yourself. Love yourself. You know, all of the quirky little, like, they're so true. People say it because it's true. You've really come to realise that as well. Like, you know them, like, sayings that people, like, just say... You'll realise it for yourself and you'll be like, oh my god, like that, I get it. But you need to experience life to know that. So, yeah. See you later. Love you all. Mwah!